Okay, so this is like the document that I posted on the announcements about the SASE method. They're using the exact wording or very close to those four examples. Find the particular solution W to this differential equation. That's kind of like a Danica's chart thing. They're giving you this. They want you to go find this. So because I'm being asked to find the solution to a differential equation, I have to use the SASE method. Notice the box on the golden notes is nearly word for word the same thing. The particular solution, in our problem, it's not this, it's, let's see, red. It's W equals W of t of a differential equation, and then instead of this, we have our dW over dt equation with initial condition. Instead of this, we have W of 0 equals 1400. Okay, so we start working. So I have dW over dt, 1 over 25, W minus 300. First step is to separate. It means I need the W on this side. Doesn't matter where the constants go. So I'm going to move this whole thing all at once. I'll multiply both sides by dt. So then I'll get this. Okay. Now that I've got, if you get this far, so if you have this box on your paper, they'll give you 1 point for the separation step. Now I need to take the antiderivative of both sides. So I've got the antiderivative, 1 all over W minus 300. But don't forget the dW here. Okay, this requires the expanded ln rule. So I'm going to get natural log. A is 1, so I'd have 1 over 1. This is just a constant, so the antiderivative of 1 over 25 is just 1 over 25t plus a constant. And if you have this purple box, you get a second point. The first point, second point. Okay, now I want to constantate. So I know that when time is equal to 0, W is equal to 1400. So I plug that in. I say natural log you can do this step in your head. You don't have to write it down. This is 0. The absolute value of 1100 is just 1100. So I figured out that C is equal to natural log of 1100. If you have these two statements, or even if you only have this statement, I believe you'll get 2 points. They would allow you to do this in your head. So you get 2 points for having written on your paper that C is equal to 1100 because you had to know how to plug it in to find it. They give 2 points for that. Okay. Now we've got to go back and isolate. So we have to take this equation and get W alone. Absolute value can be tricky, but in this particular case it's a bit easier because we know the W is 1400 and larger, therefore this is always going to be a positive number, so there's no need for the absolute value bars. So I just write down natural log W minus 300 must equal 1 over 25t plus the value of c, which is the natural log of 1100. Now I need to get w alone. So I need this formula. So I take both sides of this equation and I make them exponents of e. So I'm going to get e natural log w minus 300 must equal e to the 1 over 25t plus natural log of 1100. Crucial that you keep all of this as an exponent. This rule here says e to the natural log of whatever is just the whatever. So e to the natural log here is just going to be w minus 300 has to equal. Here we're going to use this. We have e to the a plus b. So that's going to be e to the a times e to the b. But e to the natural log of 1100 uses this formula again, so this is just 1100. So you're going to get w equals 1100 e 1 over 25t. Then we would have added the 300 to the other side. You have that red box. You get the fifth point for this particular problem. You actually can leave it like this and just add 300 over, and you also get full credit.